Just wanted to ask about Dylan Holloway. You showed him down the line with McDavid. I'm not sure if you plan on playing him there tomorrow night or not, but what have you seen from Dylan that maybe makes him deserving of an opportunity there potentially?
Well, we'll see what pours out of the gate tomorrow night. But for Dylan, I think his game's really taken a step here after Christmas, kind of in line with our team game post-Christmas. I see someone who's skating well. I think he has an understanding of, the quality of the league and the decisions that need to be made on the ice in order to have success. I see him more confident with the puck, but he's figuring out his way at this level, and I think he's taken steps, and he's been a real good player for us.
Through the year here, the minutes have been up and down. How much communication is there with you and a young player in terms of not to worry too much about the minutes and focus on the process? What's your dialogue been with him like through that process?
Yeah, I think our coaching staff, we're cognizant, especially of younger players, of making sure that the communication is daily and two-way. And not just one way, two-way communication. I think he's doing a very good job of figuring things out at this level on the fly, and he's confident. So I'm happy for him. I think he's taking real steps.
With the exception of the first goal last game, you really tidied up face-offs.
Mm-hmm.
A month ago, there was quite a few missed assignments.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do in the last month, or have you done anything to kind of rectify some assignments?
Yeah, I think the numbers would tell you that we're one of the top teams in terms of coverages. We study it a lot. We would, usually if there's a mistake on a face-off, it comes down to an individual error. There's different ways to play different types of situations. In the end, it comes down to executing whatever your team's game plan is. I think we're winning some draws, and it's been a real point of emphasis. And it has been since Dave and I came up, especially in the defensive end.
You had Derek Ryan, at least in line and again with Kane, and you had him, Draisaitl and Kane the last few games. What have you liked about Ryan's game lately that has him, elevating his minutes up top near the rock?
Yeah, I think he's skating well. I think he is intelligent and able to play with people with really good hockey sense. Because he can navigate himself around the rink. He's deserving of his extra ice time. He's playing very well, and we're trying to just recognize that. And I think anytime that he's been with Leon, they've played pretty well together.
And Jack Campbell's won his last 6 starts, has got really good numbers overall. I talked to him about changing his gear, and he's just said he was open to anything because he didn't like his start.
Yep.
What have you seen from him that's maybe impressed you? Because some guys, when they go into a slump, they never get out of it till the next season. What's maybe impressed you in his ability to have a complete almost 180 on his season?
Well, what I think you mentioned there was open-minded. He's open-minded. When he didn't have the start that he wanted to, I thought he was open to coaching. I thought he also was a great teammate when someone else was getting the bulk of the starts. His recent run here is due to the fact that he put a lot of work in. So the seeds were planted long ago with that, and he's starting to see the results of that hard work. I'm happy for him personally because he is a very open person and a great teammate.
Your team's going to spread out all over North America, probably starting Sunday.
Yep.
Does the head coach have a message to his players before they all take off for a week?
Well, not yet. My focus right now is on Chicago and making sure that our team's focus is on Chicago. Chicago Blackhawks played a really good game last night and beat the Calgary Flames 5-1. And their record over the last little while shows that they can hurt you if you're not ready for them. and they can hurt you if you are ready for them. They're a good team with good individual players that we have to be aware that we have a game here before our break starts. So that's where my focus is. In terms of the message to our players is, number one, we want to use the break as intelligently as we can. We want to get our rest. And it's a chance to renew physically and mentally to prepare for the last 32 games of the year. So some teams are going to use their break very well, and other teams won't. We want to make sure we're one of the teams that uses it very well.